In this video, I'm going to show you my top 5 non-alcoholic beers. I'm going to tell you why they're my favorites, and I'm even going to pour my favorite one into a glass just so you can get that visual because it's really pretty and you're going to want to see it. So before we get into all that, I just want to point out that while all of these beers here have their own distinct style, other than these two, these are the same style. They all share certain qualities and flavor profiles that I really like, and that's why they're my favorites. So, is this a video about the 5 best non-alcoholic beers, undisputed? No, this is a video about a guy who's learning about what he likes and sharing that with you. So. With that said, we'll just start with the first one here. This is the Partake Brewing Pale Ale. Nice blue can here. And yeah, this one is really, really delicious. Really refreshing. It's very carbonated with a lot of flavor. Very complex, rich kind of notes of caramel. You got like this sort of bread and butter taste going on, and then the thing that the only way I could describe the finish is like a butterscotch finish, which is really nice. All these flavors that I'm describing are all pretty subtle, and they leave a lot of room for that classic beer taste, that classic ale taste to fully shine. So that's why I like that one. Next up, this is the Best Day Brewing West Coast Style IPA. And yeah, this one is really complex, but not in an obnoxious way. It has a pretty fluffy head, which I like. It's hoppy, it's creamy, it's smooth. It's got like a sort of a buttery taste. It's got a little bit of like a orange flavor that I could sense a little bit, and then it's got like this nice bitter finish. Actually, it's a pretty sharp, strong bitter finish that lingers for a while, and yeah, really nice as well. And then yeah, this is the Bureau Kingston Golden Pills. Yeah, this is a one that we're gonna put in the glass here because it's really beautiful. Hopefully I get a nice pour for all y'all. Let's see here. The pressure is on. Alright. So I mean, I would say this one's probably my favorite. It depends on the day. That's it right there. Let me get you a good look. Oh, that's beautiful. That's what it looks like. You see there's plenty of bubbles, a nice head, real fluffy head, just similar to the Best Day West Coast Style IPA. So yeah, cheers. So yeah, this one, like this is crazy. I don't know if I'm the only one who tastes this, but like I taste like a little bit of like this peach cobbler flavor, like this warm pie crust kind of thing going on with like a very subtle like peaches and cream thing. Peaches and cream. If you know, you know. It's got like a little bit of a skunky thing going on too, like the Heineken skunk, but like super subtle, soft, silky. It really tastes how it looks. It's just like a very full, flavorful Pilsner, done very well. I'll just put that right here. Yeah. and we'll get you back in line. And then yeah, this other one here, also from Bureau. This is the Double Tasty West Coast Style IPA. That's right, I got 2 West Coast Style IPAs in the lineup here. This one is very hoppy. Though, you know, with all of the NA beers, I've noticed that their IPAs aren't as hoppy as a lot of the regular beers, which is fine with me because I think that there's like, for me, there's kind of a max with the hoppiness, and I think a lot of beers go far beyond that max, and to the point where you start kind of losing the flavor of the actual beer or the other flavors of the beer. So this one, it's like my perfect kind of max of hoppiness. So it's very hoppy. It's got like a nutty sort of taste to it, a little caramel, little I noticed like a little bit of a chocolate taste to it too. Again, all of this is very subtle, with lots of room for like the real beer flavor to come through. And yeah, it's very toasty. Both of these West Coast style IPAs have a very kind of toasty flavor to them. And then finally, we have the Brooklyn Brewery Hoppy Amber over here. And yeah, this one is also got like a nutty flavor to it. It's a little bit sweet, not like really sweet, but like for me sweet. Like that, as sweet as I would like it. So I say that in a good way. Also pretty hoppy. It's got a really strong flavor. These two both have very like strong kind of hoppy flavors to it. This one is like it's got like a heavier body, but also what I thought was kind of unique is it's got a real clean finish. So you just kind of get smacked with all the flavor like right off the bat, and then it's gone. And it's nice because since it's a little bit heavier, it kind of encourages that next sip. It makes you want that next sip because the flavor just disappears in a pretty kind of cool way. So these are my top 5. Will that change in time? Probably, but this is where I'm at right now. And yeah, the sort of features that they all kind of share. There's a lot of contrasts between, you know, different flavors when it comes to like, you know, the contrast of like the hoppiness versus like that buttery toasty taste, or even like where you have like when I talked about like a little bit of like a peachy taste. I think I talked about a little bit of an orangey taste on this one. So like that fruity taste, like combined with like, you know, buttery, creamy, toasty kind of taste, like butterscotch, nutty, like that kind of thing. But then you also got like a little bit of fruity, bitter, hoppiness. Like that is the contrast that I love, and these kind of all have a bit of that. So yeah, and I think the other thing is that's big, like probably even more important than all that flavor stuff I was just talking about, is that these all really leave room for the beer to be beer. It tastes like beer at the end of the day. Like, you know, somebody who's not paying that close attention would probably drink one of these and be like, yeah, that tastes like regular beer. And to me, that is a beautiful thing. I think that the flavors just come out when you're really taking your time with it, and I think that's how it should be. You know what? That's not how it should be. That's how I like it. This is a video about my preference. you guys got your own preference. Some people like different stuff, and that's cool. But no matter what you like, whether it's non-alcoholic beer or regular beer or different styles or this style, I will just say that these are all worth trying, and I think a lot of people would like these. So I'm gonna finish this one. It's been great. Cheers.